Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Molly here today for another super exciting video. I'm so excited to share you. So I have been making a pact with myself recently not to order anything online. But the other day I buckled and I ordered the Naio Nails Max Adhesion Starter Set, and oh my goodness, I've been so excited. So the gentleman from the delivery company passed it through me at a safe quarantine, lockdown, social distancing distance yesterday. He brought my package, I sanitized it, cleaned it, opened it, and I'm so excited to share with you what I created today. So I'm just going to give you a quick little view of my nails. I'm really sorry about the lighting, it's really sunny outside. So these are the nails I've created. Hang on. If you want to see how I got these nails done, then please keep watching the video. If you are new to my channel, hello, it is Molly here. I'm so glad you found me. If you're interested in nails, beauty, lifestyle, cleaning, children, that kind of thing, then this is the channel you want to be at. Please do subscribe and become part of the family. It helps me grow my community and understand what you guys want to watch from me. Also, if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know you've enjoyed it and I can make more videos like this. But also, I just want to check in with you guys. Are you all okay? Are you all hanging in there? Please do let me know in the comments down below how you're all doing, if you've gone mad yet, whether you've thought about killing your partners yet, all that kind of fun, exciting lockdown stuff. So, I will stop waffling now because I expect you are all ready and raring to see how I created this at home. And I've got all my stuff set up in front of me, so I am just going to walk you through what came with the kit. And I hope the camera angle isn't too bad. I'm really sorry this camera angle is not great at all, but at least you can kind of see what I'm doing. So in the kit I got two nail files, so a 240 and a 120. We have a 30ml bottle of Max Adhesion. This is your monomer. It also came with a 30ml of brush cleaner and some non-acetone nail polish remover. Then it came with Caramel Dream acrylic powder. We've also got Rose Glow, which is what's on here, with gel, but that's a really pretty light pink colour. Then acrylic powder in clear, this is just, and then I got a 33 gram Mega White, which I haven't used yet, but I was hoping to do a French fade at some point. I didn't buy a brush, so I've got this brush here, but I am so impatient. I am not waiting another 4 or 5 days to get another brush to do this video, so we're just going to rock on with this. This did not come in the kit, by the way. This is just a brush I already had. I have forgotten two things which came in the kit as well, and that's this nail prep dehydrator and this tea tree cuticle oils. I've also got this didn't come with the kit, but I did get recently, it was the Nails brush on glue. I have this Urban Graffiti powder puff nude pink gel polish, which I've had for a while, but I just thought made everything a lot more pretty and shiny. I have some tips. These tips came with my gel kit. I have a cuticle pusher, which I also use to try clean up my brush. I have this tip trimmer, which I've had for ages. I think I got it off Amazon for a couple of pounds. So I have some little lint-free wipes. First of all, as you can see, I've already done this hand here. So I'm going to do this hand today. First of all, when you're doing your nails, you don't want them to get infected at all. You don't want to get any bacteria growing where your extensions are. So I've just gone and I have washed my hands. So what I do next is I just go in with my cuticle pusher and make sure that my cuticles are nicely pushed back. But equally, while doing this, you don't want to get too aggressive with it, because your cuticle is what protects your growing nail from getting infected, just to reduce that risk. As you can see, there is cuticle skin coming up. I'm not applying much pressure here, I am just going over a couple of times and lifting any skin. So now I have pushed my cuticles back, I'm just getting this 240 file and I'm just going to buff the natural nail. I'm only doing this very lightly because I did actually accidentally do it yesterday, but you don't want to damage your natural nail by doing this, you just want to rough the surface so it takes the product better. So I'm just going to pop along and do that on all my nails. So I've just done that, I've buffed the natural nail, I have pushed back my cuticle, and now I am just quickly going to clear off the dust. I'm just using this again, I shouldn't really, but I don't really want to go find a brush to brush it off, so I'm just going to quickly get any of that excess dust off so we can stick our nails on the best we can. So the next step is to pick out and stick on the tips. So I'm just going to go into here and just size up. So that's absolutely, it's slightly wide. So if a nail is slightly wide, you can just go in with a file and you can take some of that edge off. It's worth bearing in mind though, when you're fitting tips, when you glue them onto the nail, they do actually shrink slightly. So I'm just going to show you with my thumb here. So I've got my glue ready. So I just pop, paint some glue on sidewall to sidewall, and then I press down, gosh it's making me nervous being on camera and doing this, press down on my nail and just keep pressing for a few seconds so that you make sure that it's really adhered to the nail bed. There we go. You don't want pockets of air under your tip here, or indeed anywhere on the nail, because bacteria can gather and grow there. So I'm just going to whip along and do the rest of my hand. Right, so now I have popped on all my tips and I have some pretty scary claws here. I'm just making sure that the glue is completely dry. So I'm just going to go about here, ping, and I'm going to ping some tips across the room. I I would say with this, it's always better to start off longer, even if you know you're going to cut some more off, and then you can always take more off, but you can't put more on, basically. Right, so they're looking less claw-like now. I am just going to file down into the shape I want. So for this I'm using my 120 grit. I'm going to file these into a coffin shape, which first of all I lay my tip flat along here and I take this edge off. And by keeping this kind of flat here, I get a nice straight coffin shape. So when I'm filing, I like to do one side a little bit and then do the other side a little bit. And by doing this, you don't suddenly find that you have gone all skewy and your shape is completely lost. I'm quite liking that shape. It's perfectly okay for what I want it for. So I'm going to go along and I'm going to shape the rest of my nails, and then I will catch up with you again. So I have filed down to shape, and now I am just going to, as you can probably see here, where I have stuck the tip on, there is a clear ridge between natural nail and tip. I've shaped up my nails basically. We can do some more shaping later once the product's down, but we've got the basic shape here. But now, as you can probably, well, you probably can't see, but when you stick the tip down, you have a ridge where it joins natural nail and the tip where the tip is. So to eliminate this and just flatten everything out, I'm just going to go and buff the end from side to side, and it just helps make everything look a lot more natural once you go to put the acrylic on top. There we go. Happily, I have all my tips blended. It's looking like a bit of a mess here. I'm just going to shake off any dust. I'm going to get this nail prep dehydrator, and this needs to go just a little bit, not too much. Just needs to go on each and every nail. This doesn't need to go on the tips, it just goes on the natural nail. It's not intended for the tips. So next I used this Rose Glow on my other nails. So I'm just going to quickly get this out here. And then I'm just going to get this Max Adhesion. And I'm just going to pour some into the lid. Please ignore this awful brush. So please never ever use a brush this bad. And I mean that seriously, because it causes a lot of problems. So I just dip into it. Please ignore this brush. Oh my god, it's actually making me feel slightly sick. But then I just dip into my powder like that, and I get a nice little bead of my acrylic there. And then what you want to do is you just want to kind of pat it down next up to, but not into, the cuticle. At the moment I've just popped 2 very small beads on there. So if you look closely at the nail, it still doesn't have that much shape. So on its own this wouldn't be strong enough. So while I'm going along, I like to clean my brush by just pushing out any of the product onto the paper towel, which is getting stuck in the bristles. If you've got a good quality brush, as you absolutely should if you're doing this, do not copy me, but it's really important to make sure that the product doesn't get stuck in the brush, because once the product gets stuck in the brush is basically useless. So I'm using this slightly less disaster nail art brush, which again, it should not be used for this, but I just really needed to tidy some of this up because the other brush is so bad. And it's not even that the brush is bad, it's not the correct brush for the job. I shouldn't really have started doing my nails with that brush, but yeah. So there is one thumb for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now I've just got to move on to the rest of the hand. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is all my product down. Right, so I have finished my acrylic application. I'm just checking that they're all nice and dry. So it's all lumpy and bumpy, so I'm just going to go in with a file and smooth my nail out. You want to constantly be rotating and moving your hand while you file so that you get a nice curve. Right then, so I've filed my nails, I've given them a quick little clean up. I'm actually just going to go in with this 140 grit because there are still a few lumps and bumps which I just want to kind of even out so that when I put polish on it looks nice and smooth and slick and everything. Nails. They're not perfect, but I think they're pretty damn good, if I say so myself. So you could just leave them like this, obviously, and that would be absolutely fine. But in this case today, I'm actually going to grab my UV lamp here, and I'm just going to pop on a few coats of this nude pink gel polish. Because we've probably damaged our cuticles somewhat with everything that we've done to them, I am just going to pop a nice dollop of cuticle oil on each cuticle. Be nice and generous with this. And there we go, those are my nails. I've done my nails. I am so pleased with how they turned out. They look gorgeous. I'm really pleased with them. Oh my goodness, aren't they so cute? Just a really simple pink colour. But yeah, I'm so pleased with how they turned out. And yeah, it didn't take me as long as I thought. It took me about an hour and a half to do this one hand. Obviously I was filming at the same time, so kind of took me a bit longer. So if you would like to see some more nail videos, I would be really excited to do some nail art for you guys. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you'd like that. If you haven't already subscribed, which I probably told you about 12 times at the beginning of the video to subscribe, please do press that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads on a Monday and a Friday. Comment down below how you are, because I asked you earlier and you're shrewd if you haven't replied now. Is there anything else? No. Stay safe, stay inside if you're still in lockdown. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy my nails because they're cute as. And yeah, many thanks for watching my video.